Disaster management officials say they're on high alert for disruptive weather over the coming days, with thunderstorms expected to make landfall in the early hours of Sunday morning.
We've also got high wave heights up to 6 to 8 meters. We've got strong winds, a level 6 warning for winds, mostly starting on the western side of the province and then moving through the week through a series of cold fronts. And then we've got a snow warning as well for about 12 centimeters of snow up in the high-lying areas of the Southern Cape. So, yeah, there's a lot of preparation that needs to be done.
Various communities in Cape Town have already suffered damages this week due to rain and heavy winds. In the Monwabizi informal settlement in Kailicha, over 4,000 people have been affected when gusting winds blew down their shacks on Wednesday evening. Some desperate residents are trying hard to rebuild before the coming storm.
Oh, Sisi, there was very, very bad that night because on time was I preparing to sleep. There was a big sound. And then I just shake, ooh, and outside everybody is out, everything is damaged. No house for everybody on that night.
Authorities and disaster relief agencies are hard at work assisting affected residents.
It's been a busy 48 hours. We received calls from numerous communities around the Western Cape informing us of a localized flooding, and that was just about minimum rain that we had, that's rain predicted for the incoming week. There's heavy storms that's going to be continuously for 5 days. The Western Cape Disasters Management teams have called us.
At a nearby community centre, the organisation is providing much needed humanitarian aid.
Was at night, ma'am, was sleeping Wednesday night nicely. Yeah, ma'am, the just strike out of nowhere. We hear the zincs, they were making up and down in the roof. The house was lifted also because we're living in the shacks. It was a terrible thing to happen to us because we lose homes.
Disaster management says they will monitor rivers and dams for overflows amid the intense cold fronts, and that its multidisciplinary Joint Operations Centre will kick in on Sunday.
We saw last year with power outages in the Overberg, earlier this year in the Central Karoo, that they were able to mobilize quite quickly. So it is really just part of our planning, is looking at every eventuality, not just, for example, the rescue side, but the humanitarian side, electricity, agriculture, whatever is required.
Coastal communities have been urged to avoid the shoreline as much as possible over the next week, while those who do not need to travel have been asked to stay home. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Cape Town.